I'm Magic Mike Likey, and what we're going to attempt to do today is what's known as a color separation test. There's a theory that the black and the red cards weigh a little bit differently from each other. So in other words, some believe that the black, say the clubs and the spades, are a little bit heavier, very, very subtly, heavier in weight than the red cards, the diamonds or the hearts. Let's have a look-see. We're going to use a deck of playing cards and play along with me. Open up a fresh box of playing cards just like so. And what we'll do is we'll get all of you to unconsciously separate the colors. So in other words, let's start with clubs, and so you'll deal clubs there, spades there, clubs, 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 hearts, spades, and diamonds, just like so. So in other words, you'll be dealing and separating the colors already, in a sense, into clubs, hearts, spades, and diamonds. And the idea is that unconsciously, not only are you separating the colors, but also the suits. So on some level, when you're actually not looking at the faces, you become sensitive. So you're more or less sensitizing yourself to the feel, because they believe that whoever they are, every color has a weight to it, a specific weight. And in that regard, you become accustomed to the different weight even when you're not looking at the faces. So if you haven't already begun to split up the cards, clubs, hearts, spades, diamonds, if you will, do so. And I'll also time it as well, because it's sort of well, let's test ourselves and see how quickly or not we can do this. And you can cheat a little bit, take chunks of cards, just like so. So about 40 seconds is the average that may have elapsed between splitting up the packs into the various suits and or colors. So now that you've done that, let's try something interesting. So you'll turn over the clubs and you'll place the red cards on top of the black, and let's place the black cards on top of the red cards like so. And now we're going to do, we leave them about a deck width apart. We're going to do what's known as the rosette shuffle. So you'll place all 5 fingers lightly on the back of your cards and turn them in towards yourself about 4 times. Let's do this together now. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And besides making a pleasing kind of pattern, now what we're going to do is just mush them together like so. We're going to mush the cards in quite spontaneously and square them up so we don't have quite the mess as we have right now. So, and once you've done that, just square up your cards like so. So we've separated the colors, we've mushed them together in a rosette pattern, so to speak. And now what we're going to attempt, let's see what this card is. This is a red card over here. We're going to attempt to separate, let's see if I've managed to get a black card. I have. We're going to test again, or you're going to test your own sensitivity by feeling each card and either dealing a card on the red or the black pile, depending on what, so in other words, if you're feeling, well, this feels like a lighter color, perhaps it's red, or if it's heavier, it's black, you'll deal it there. Let's begin and try to feel. See, I'm going by, this feels like a dark card, this feels like a red. These 2 feel like red cards, and these 2 or 3 feel like black cards. And let's stop at this point. And let's shuffle up the cards once again. We've taken 3/4 of the cards off of the pile. In case you haven't noticed, we've taken 3/4 off. We're going to shuffle these up, and we're going to see how we did here. See here we got a black card. So we didn't quite manage to get the black pile. Let's balance things off. Let's make this pile black now and this pile red. And you'll notice by the law of averages, we've done pretty good. We've got these cards messed up. And the bottom quarter that we left behind, we're going to shuffle up. And let's try to approximate. That feels like it's red. That feels like another red card. This one feels heavy. This one feels like a black card. And this one, and these last two, nope, this one feels red. So, now we're going to see exactly how we did. And this supposedly was the black pile. We got a black card. We've got a few more black cards. Did we succeed? Yes. Yes, we've got black cards in this one pile. But let's see how we did here. Did we succeed in picking out unconsciously the proper weight? See, these did feel lighter. We've succeeded in separating the blacks from the reds. But let's see how we did here as well. If we managed to do this or not. Did we manage to do the same thing? Look, we've got the blacks and the reds all separated. The color separation test is a success.